everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Mildred Adepoju. If it's your first time here, kindly like, share and subscribe. Thank you. So today I'm going to be talking about how to get out of situations knowing that people do not like you, or rather, let me say what to do when you know people do not like you, or yeah, like that. Have you been in a situation whereby you know that the people around do not like you? It might be because of jealousy, it might be envy, it might be they feel you're too ambitious, it might be they just feel you're high up there, you guys are not in the same league, and there's just this, let me say silent beef, something like that. That kind of thing. So how do you handle situations like that? Alright, so for me, I think I have there are things that I've done to get out of situations like that, or I've handled situations like that by, number one, being unbothered. I just try not to care. When I know people do not appreciate me, or people want certain honor that is really not due to them, I just feel unbothered. When they are not liking me or they are not loving me, I just feel unbothered. Like, you do not even exist. That's how I have placed people like that. They do not exist. I remember there's this babe, we're in the same place together, and I really noticed that this babe was trying to try to be like me. It's really not bad if anybody wants to be like me. Yeah, I can be your mentor or your role model. It's really not bad. But there's this thing I sensed about her, and someone really confirmed it later. She just wanted to live up to my standards, something like that. And trying to get there, she started giving me an attitude. She was giving me some funny character here and attitudes here and there. And when I realized what she was doing, what I did was I just kept less. Like, I just started treating her like she did not exist. I was not beefing her, I didn't have issues with her, but to me, she did not exist. If I had something to tell her, yes, I will tell her. If there's something I wanted her to do, I'll tell her. If there was just anything that we needed to converse about, of course I would. But for me to give my energy and say, oh, this person does not like me, or this person is giving me an attitude, I'm just going to be totally unbothered. I would just care less. See, that's the main thing for you to do if you're in a situation like that. Practice the art of being unbothered. Cross your legs, take a drink, and feel fly with yourself. Alright, so another way that you can handle situations like that is for you to be confrontational. Like, you can confront the person in a good way. You can tell the person, I noticed you've been having an attitude of late, or you've been doing so and so thing. What's going on? Did I offend you? Do you have an issue with me? Because the thing is, you'll be surprised to know that some people actually have an issue with you. It's possible you did something to them and you're not even aware of it. You're not aware you're offended them, you do not know anything. So sometimes it really happens. Sometimes I think it's good for you to be confrontational. It's good for you to tell them or ask them, what happened? I noticed you because that thing happened to me recently. Like, someone was giving me an attitude and I didn't know what I did. And I just told her, woman to woman, I feel you were giving me an attitude, blah, blah, blah. And we spoke things out. Apparently, she didn't understand something I said, and she took it another way. And I also took her actions differently. And when we spoke, we were able to settle things, and we now knew that there was actually no biggie. You get? So sometimes you can just ask the person. It goes a long way to settling or just making the mood better. Another thing to do when people do not care, another thing to do when people do not like you, or people feel intimidated by you, or people are just jealous or envious of you, is to love yourself. By loving yourself, you will add more flames to the fire, like you'll be peppering them by loving yourself. Because the truth of the matter is that, have you noticed that when you begin to love yourself, you just have this positive vibe around you. You become happier with yourself. You become more of a happy person than a sad person, or more of a happy person than an okay person. And that might be pepper on some people. Like that, some people might not want to take it lightly. They'll just feel, why is this one feeling himself, or why is that one feeling herself like that? But begin to love yourself when people do not appreciate you. I know growing up, I used to tell one of my brothers that my brother had friends. People would come to him, he would go to them, like he had bond with people. He had like his really close circle. I was way, way, way young that time. I'm not even sure I was in secondary school. Okay, maybe I was in secondary school, I guess. But I was really, really young, and I'm like, how do you do it? And he's like, don't worry, with time people will come along. And I really wanted to have that bond with some people, like to know that this is my own crew. And I wasn't getting it at that time. So my brother told me later in life I shouldn't worry, I'll have those people come around, like I'll have my own friends and my own crew. So this is what happened. Growing up, I started just being me, loving myself, being the best version of me. And truthfully, I had my friends started falling in. People that mattered started falling in. Now I can tell you, yeah, I have my own crew, my own family members, my own neighbors, my own people here and there. Like I have them because I just fell in love with myself. And if anybody's giving me any attitude, if I cannot confront you, I just feel unbothered and I block you from my space. I just feel like you do not exist. Meanwhile, I do not beef while at it. Alright, so the thing is this: if you're feeling that you're not really loved enough, or you don't have people in your circle, see, love up on yourself and the right people will fall into place. You don't even need to chase people around, no? You don't need to beg people, come and be my friend, or no. You are enough. You are totally enough. And loving yourself is all that you need. The right people will fall into place like this. Now let me also talk about what to do when you feel lonely. There are times in my life that I actually felt that way. I'm not going to tell you I'm superhuman and I've never felt alone. There are times I felt alone, there are times I've really felt lonely. I've thought of what can I do? So there are times that I'm really bored and I feel so lonely. Basically before I got married, even when I got married, of course, there's sometimes you'll be bored, but there are times, okay, I was not in a relationship and I'm working in the studio and doing my thing, and sometimes I'm like, I just want to chill around with people. So there are times I've gotten like that, and probably I didn't have people around me to chill with. I take myself out, I buy myself stuff. Like I sit down in the restaurant, I order whatever I want to order, I eat, I listen to the good background music playing. Like I take myself on a date, and it's an amazing feeling. But ever since I got married, I've not been able to do that. Like I've not been able to take myself on a date, and it's something that I really felt good about that time before I got married. Like I was, taking myself, talking about it, I'm getting really excited. Unleash the most amazing love on yourself. It's just so nice. It gives you that sense of you are enough feeling. So even if people around you are not appreciating you, like I said, being unbothered when people don't really like you. Now this part of you taking yourself out is not about people not appreciating you, or you're not getting enough love, or people giving you attitude here and there. This is basically another topic I'm talking about entirely, is how to overcome the sense of loneliness, or what to do when you're lonely basically. And like I said, I'm not superhuman. I've had experiences like that, and all work and no play makes Jack a very dull boy. So just make sure you have fun while at it. Take yourself out. It really helps. Then another thing you can do when you feel lonely is being with your family, because the truth of the matter is that our family is very important. Call your sister, your brother, have a nice deep conversation. You can even go to their houses and visit them, or you can go to your parents, talk about things you remember they did or said while growing up. Bringing back those memories can be very, very exciting. It can ignite something, and you might even start to cry when you remember some beautiful memories that you created with your parents or you created with your siblings. It's just really cool, and it's one way you can really truly get over being lonely. I know some people say you cannot really be lonely, but truth be told, there's sometimes not like you're going to be lonely all your life, but there's sometimes you just get a bit lonely or a bit bored, or you just feel lonely, something like that. Yes, and you just want something different. There are times that my husband and I actually say, we're bored. Yeah, there are few times it has happened. So what we do is basically just go out, catch phone, like we're like, okay, we're going on a date to just do something out of the usual, something outside our busy schedule, and the home food and the usual TV and the games to play. My husband and I play games at home. So aside that, just don't go out, see things, gist, so that works as well. So one thing you can also do is to go through pictures, remember old friends, call on old friends, catch up on old times, and you'll be alright. It's something that everybody goes through once in a while. Some people is once in a blue moon, but I don't believe that there's someone who never gets bored at all or never feels a bit lonely sometimes, once in a while. So basically, these are very easy ways and very easy things that you can do when you feel someone's giving you an attitude, or someone is a bit jealous of you, or someone or you yourself feel bored or lonely at some point. These are just very, very basic things that you can do. Like I said, I don't like to be complicated. I like to keep things very simple. And you can also develop new habits when you feel a bit bored or lonely. You can develop good new habits like spending time to read. That works for me. I can just go to the bookshop and just say, okay, I want to read this book, and that book becomes my friend, like my companion. Not like husband companionship, but like that book becomes something you look forward to. Sometimes you can just say, okay, I want to start watching a particular movie or series, and you get glued on the series, and you after work or after your busy schedule, you're looking forward to watching that movie or series. I just wanted to have a little chit chat with you all, and take care of yourself. Have an amazing, fabulous day. Bye.